It is explosive action here, doing a competition entry for the man Dom, lastalot, who you can see in front of me here, who is celebrating his 500 subscribers, but it has actually gone past 600 now, so well done to Dom. Dom is somebody that I met through YouTube. He contacted me earlier in the year, or maybe it was even end of last year, I can't remember now, to discuss a trade, and we went through with that trade, and from that point on we got talking a bit, and then Dom wanted to start making his own videos, and here we are now with 600 plus subscribers. Dom is definitely the horror man of Australia on YouTube, so very well done to you, Dom, and here's to the 1,000. I cannot wait to see what prizes you'll have on the 1,000. Could be amazing. So Dom is asking us 3 very simple questions: your favourite ghost movie, your favourite gore movie, and your favourite Asian horror. Now, the gore movie I answered in the 30-day horror challenge as The Beyond, and the Asian horror I answered in the challenge as Ringu, and both are probably still my number ones, but just to be a bit different, I've chosen my very close second running, almost tied first place. It's very hard to separate the first and the seconds, and but before we get to those, I'll start off with the ghost movie. I don't think we did ghost movies in the 30-day challenge from the top of my head, and I'm picking one that is a bit different. Lake Mungo. This is a fairly recent Australian movie and is filmed in faux documentary style, and you'd almost believe it is a real documentary. It's done so well. It's a bit Blair Witch mixed with a real documentary, and it's basically all about this girl who died, mysterious circumstances. What goes on throughout the documentary is this unravelling of events of how she died, and cameras are found, photographs are found, things start happening around the house, and there's a lot of footage of apparitions, and the last piece of footage you see, which is on the girl's own camera, is it actually jumped me out of my seat, which is what you want with a ghost story. So not a traditional ghost story and not a traditional choice, but I wanted to make people aware of it. Lake Mungo. People outside Australia may not be that aware of it, but it's definitely one to check out. So Lake Mungo. Second choice, we'll do the Asian horror. As I said, number 1 is Ringu, but very, very close behind it is Ju-on the Grudge, specifically the first one. This is the Eastern Eye set, which has parts 1 and 2. Yeah, very close second, almost tied first with Ringu as my favourite Asian horror. And there's a few out there that would fit the bill quite nicely, but yeah, The Grudge, which is the first theatrical Ju-on movie. There were 2 direct-to-video Japanese movies before The Grudge. I think one was called The Curse, can't remember the other one. Then these 2, and then there's 3 American ones. So there's a big legacy of these movies, and it's all about this house that has become, well, sort of possessed really by vengeful spirits of a woman called Kayako, who was murdered by her husband, and also her son, who's on the front here, called Toshio. And anyone that visits this house gets murdered or disappears. And the reason it's so bloody scary for me is My wife can do a brutal impression of the Grudge sound. Now that scares the crap out of me when I saw it, and yeah, whenever she wants to piss me off, my wife will make that sound, and I'll go running like a little girl. So, The Grudge, definitely one of my favourite Asian horrors. Lastly, favourite gore movie, as I said, Beyond would be number 1, and I think I even said this in the 30-day challenge. My number 2 is very close behind. City of the Living Dead, aka The Gates of Hell. There's some fantastic splatter in this movie. Thank you to Mr. Lucio Fulci. Dom, I tried my hardest there to say that right. Some of this gore, it's just amazing stuff, and that was the sole reason I picked up this tape when I was a young impressionable boy. Those pictures on the back. That scene. Just a work of art. I cannot just, the gore, the splatter in this movie. But it's all well done. It's not. I'm not huge into the pure splatter movies. I've seen a few of the German ones, Olaf Hittenbach and that kind of stuff. I do like some vague plot, and the plot here is pretty vague. But it's got demons and it's got evil doings, so that's enough of a plot. It's not just gore on the screen. Gore porn. It's not gore porn. It's a horror film. City of the Living Dead. Just as good as The Beyond, really. So they're my choices. City of the Living Dead, The Grudge, and Lake Mungo. Alright, I hope that's a good entry for you, Dom. Good luck to everybody else in the challenge, and I will speak to you all next time.